Hi guys, just about to dig into this 268 XP, I think. Unfortunately, there's no blooming tag. 268 XP, it's got the XP top cover. I don't think there was... Oh no, the only 268s were only XPs, weren't they? Anyway, I've literally just finished filming the last video and thought, oh, do you know what? I might just start digging into this a bit. And then I thought, do you know what? I might as well put the camera on. So you can listen to me witter away and watch me just strip down this if you want. So I'm probably just going to rip into this and see where we get to. Oh, what an exciting set of finds though. Honestly, been looking for a 181, 281, 288. I've been looking for ages. And weirdly, I've also been wanting a 268 because being a geek and suffering from CADs means that the really, oh, it's buried under that thing, isn't it? Being a geek and suffering from CADs means that it was the missing thing in the 200 series. I'll tell you what, this has clearly cut some wood in its time. Don't want to switch my compressor on, guys, because I don't want to disturb you so you can't hear me. Let's see if we can just get a screwdriver in there. Nope. Let's get a little 4mm. Can we get the 4mm T-bar in there? Do you know, there's something weird going on with this. I'm going to pause you a sec. There we go. Blew it out with air, cover off she comes. Oh yeah, of course, because this one goes into the oil tank, doesn't it? These. So yeah, been looking at 268 just from a geeky point of view of wanting to complete the set, really. I've got all the others, I think, apart from some oddities. I've even got that John thread, haven't I, now? So, can't remember on these. You guys are going to scream at me. Are these 5mm? Like 368? 368? What saws are 368? 365, 372 is what I meant. All these. There we go. Dying to get this exhaust off. So I haven't told you guys, but this so this saw is locked up absolutely solid. I cannot pull the recoil, cannot get it to turn over. As soon as I got it home the other night, I put oil down the bore. And yeah, it doesn't seem to have made any difference. I don't want to break the recoil or something, so I'm just going to take it apart, see what we can see. Yeah, who knows what we're going to find in here. I suspect a very scored piston. Because also, isn't it weird how these things happen? No heat shield on there. It's been a while since I've taken a 2 Series apart, but I'm pretty sure there should be a heat shield on there. Man, this thing has sat for a long time. Look at all the rust. Can you see the rust? Look at that rust in there inside the exhaust. This thing has been wet and moist and just sat. Yeah, poor thing. Right, don't know about you guys, but I put all of these back together when I pull these things apart, because otherwise everything goes missing. Oh no, there's 2 of them. There's 2 that are the same, go back in there. An old trick I learnt when I was working on motorbikes. We used to work on Oyster Spanner race bikes, and we always used to do this. The other thing we always used to say, this little tip will do you well. Either put a bolt in 100% and do it up tight, or put it in so obviously. Okay, sorry about that. It is actually the next day. The camera died. So yeah, the little tip I was just whittering on about was just, you know, if you're going to take a bolt out, put it back when you're going to keep them, rather than throwing them in a box. Just put them back where they go, loosely. And the other thing we used to do when we were building motorbikes was either a bolt is in obviously loosely, or it's in tight, but it's torqued up tight, ready to go tight. How many times have you put one in and just put it in finger tight, but it looks like you've tightened it up, and then later on it's vibrated out or fallen out or done something crazy, you know? So yeah, that was my tip of the day. Got the exhaust off when I thought you were recording and you weren't. This saw is odd. I still can't work out why it's stuck. If we look, I don't know if I can get this torch for you. Oh yeah, we can, sort of. If we look right up inside that port, it's just like, it's almost rusted, seized. Like it's jammed solid, this saw. So it's got all sorts of mankiness inside the ports. Still can't. I don't know if I can pull this. Like, I don't want to push it too far because I don't want to break the recoil, but it really won't turn. It is locked up solid. So, might not even be salvageable, who knows? But I'm hoping if I can pull this cylinder off, then yeah, we can get there. This is my first look at the saw as well. So, yeah, you're just exploring it with me. I'm trying to remember what I've said in the earlier part of the video now, because yeah, the phone died halfway through when I was just whittering on. There you are. This is the nice thing about these 268 and 272s, isn't it? This whole air filter assembly is more efficient, nicer filter. That one needs a big clean in the old ultrasonic. But yeah, really nice air filter setup on these, which is the main difference really between these and, or not the main difference, but one of the differences. More performance oriented carb setup. Yeah, one of the things I was saying earlier was it's really weird how these things work. So I've been looking for a 268 for a while, just sort of, you know, one of those things I keep half an eye open for. And weirdly, I've just bought from Ryan at Wolf Creek Saw Shop. I've just bought a pop-up, so a performance 266, 268 piston, which was going to be for one of the 266s I've got here that need a rebuild. But, you know, if I can get this cylinder off, and if it's good, if it's in good shape, two big ifs there, isn't it? If I can get the cylinder off and if it's in good shape, then I might be able to put it in this and we might have a runner. You know, that's a lot of ifs, but who knows? Let's put the filter back in there. Let's put that back like that. There we go. Let's do that. Right, guys, I'm just going to loosen a few bits and then I will switch you back on probably when we've got a bit of news. Okay, guys, we are getting close. Let me just bring that a bit closer for you. If that's in shot, is that any better? We'll see. Let me know if that's any better. We're getting close. I think I've got, on these, as with most saws, it's much easier to take the carb and the inlet and everything off all as one with the cylinder. You on these, on the 300 series, you can kind of do it. You can kind of put the carb on afterwards, but it's a pain. It's honestly easier to just take it off as one and put it all back on as one. So I'm going to try and, I've undone the linkage, I've undone the fuel pipe, undone all the bits really to take the carb off with the cylinder. This is the last cylinder bolt. I'm not anticipating this is going to come off. Oh! That's moving. Why is that moving? Oh, I know, of course it's moving because the piston is probably stuck in the bore, but it's not at the top of its travel. So this is going to stop moving when it gets to the top of its travel. Yeah, that's exactly what it's done. As soon as it's got to the top, it stopped moving. So we might have a problem. I've had to hammer pistons out of bores before. Hope we don't have to do that on this one. But we will see. Right. I'm going to have to go and have a little look-see, guys, at what we can do here. And take it from there. Well, I tell you what, guys. This is seized absolutely solid. Honestly, I don't think I could even get this off here. So I'm just going to take this carb and everything off. I'm not very hopeful. There's something major gone on here. It's either, I can't think there's just corrosion, but I poured oil down this bore 2 days ago. What day are we on now? Thursday. 3 days ago. So 3 days ago I poured some oil down the bore, and literally I've just been hitting it with a hammer and it's still not budging, which is a bit worrying. So let's get this intake group off. There we go. Much easier if you can take them all off as a group like that. Once the cylinder is free, into the little box that goes. Oh, just look at it. It is, look at that. See if I can zoom you in. Look at that. So yeah, this is never come across anything like this, guys. Anyone got any tricks? Maybe I need a bigger hammer. But yeah, I'm probably going to put a hole in the piston doing this, but can't think of another way to get it out, really. Oh, it's not even moving. What has happened there? Right, let me pause you guys while I have a think. Well, it looks like we've got it moving ever so slightly. It's just corroded. Is that just rusted together? Never seen anything like it. But looks like we've got it moving ever so slightly, but it's still horrible. Let me see if I can just catch on camera. Maybe we can catch on camera the moment we freed it. But this is horrible. I don't like doing it, but there really is no other way. Slowly, slowly. It is moving, but oh, ever so slowly. Horrible to, if you're finding this horrible to watch, believe me guys, it's horrible to do. Oh, we're close now. Come on, might be the last one. Come on, little piston, come out, please. Oh, she's out. She's out, guys. What is the bore like? What is this? What has caused it to do that? Oh, there is some damage, unfortunately, I think. It's below the exhaust port, though. Maybe we can sand it out. Oh, I don't know, it doesn't look that bad. Oh, the cylinder doesn't look too bad. Oh well, if it's completely wrecked, it'll just get a 272, won't it? But, ooh. There you go, just wiped out this cylinder a bit so we can have a look. I mean, I think that is trash. Unfortunately, it's the luck of the draw. There's quite a bit of damage there, which I probably did when I was hitting it out just then. But you can see at the top above the ports there is quite a bit of you can see where that I think the piston ring just seized. I've no idea why. Oh, there you go. There you go. So yeah, I think there's quite a bit of damage at the top. Maybe it'll sand out. Maybe, what do you think? Is that savable? Is that cylinder savable? What do you think, guys? What do we think? Right, let's have a look at the piston and the bottom end. Okay, here we go. I've still got you zoomed in a little bit. Look at this. I cannot wait to get this clean. Look at that. I mean, yeah, that's not going anywhere. I'm surprised that, you know, it didn't just shatter the top of the piston. So props to Husqvarna pistons, or Marla, probably it is, isn't it? But look down in here. It's horrible. That needs a proper clean out. There's mud. I mean, honestly, it looks like the saw's been at the bottom of a river. Just horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It does move freely though. And there's no up and down. There's a little bit of side to side, which you'd expect. That's fine. But there is no up and down. Which to me, can't feel any play on the crank. And honestly, under all the crap, this saw doesn't look super old to me. So, oh, what do you think, guys? Write a little thing down in the comments. Is this salvageable? Not sure. There we go. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Anyway, yeah. Who knows? Write down in the comments what you think. Is it salvageable? Yeah. Can I get it back? Are we going to have to... I'm almost certain we're going to have to put a top end on that. Maybe we'll put a 272 top end on it. Because the nice thing is, this has got, you know, that later intake and everything, isn't it? Where the 272... will just drop straight on. So, I don't know, I'd like to keep it as a 268 though. If you're in the UK and you've got a 268 cylinder, let me know. I know we one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Keep doing a watch. What do you think is going to happen? Next video, I hope they're not as bad, but I'm going to pull those 188s apart. Hopefully try and make one good saw out of those two 188s. So, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Take it steady.